Hi guys, welcome back to Next Good Thing, a channel where I help you break down goals into smaller steps so that they seem less overwhelming. Today, I'm going to help you make a phone call. Making a phone call, especially these days, tends to stress people out. It's so much easier to text someone or send them an email, so if you do actually have to make a phone call, you might be feeling overwhelmed because you know it's important. The first step of making a phone call is to know why you're making that call. Knowing why you're making a phone call helps you set your expectations of the call for yourself, but also for the person you're talking to. Also, knowing why you're making a call is different than knowing that you have to call a doctor right now or that you have to schedule some kind of appointment. It means asking yourself, what kind of interaction am I going to have? Is it going to be medical, professional, romantic? Knowing these things will help you know what you need to get through the call. For instance, it'll help you know whether the person or people that you're calling are expecting your call. If you're following up on an interview or calling a relative on their birthday, then they very well might be expecting your call. If you're making a doctor's appointment or you want to ask someone out on a date, that person might not be expecting your call. It's good to know these things before you start. You also need to ask yourself, do I need to take notes? I'm a big fan of taking notes, so I usually do. I like to be prepared for things. Since this is not a text or an email, you can't proofread what you're going to say before you actually say it. So if you're especially nervous or forgetful, don't panic. Take some notes before your call about what you plan to discuss. And keep a pen and paper nearby so that you can take notes during the call. Now for the scary part. Dial the phone. I can do this. And wait. This is the easiest step to actually physically do, but it's also the most stressful step for a lot of people. Your anxiety most likely comes from the unknown. You'll find that once you start conversing, you'll be reacting to the conversation rather than your own anxiety. Get through the pleasantries, say what you need to say, and then listen. Listening is important because you expect the other person to listen to you. Plus, if you're listening to someone, you're thinking about another person and what they're saying. That means you're not thinking about yourself and your own anxiety. Now you're nearing the end of the call. It's time to make sure that you've stated clearly what it is that you need. Take notes as you go to make sure that you keep a firm grasp on times, dates, talking points, and questions that you might have. This will help you stay on topic and understand the content of the call. If you ask for a clarification or information about something and you still don't really understand what the other person's talking about, try to push through that anxiety so that you can get the answers that you need. I'm sorry, did you say Mr. Beekman or Mr. Beachman? I'm sorry, could you say that one more time? It didn't quite come through clear. Of course, if the clarification is unhelpful and the conversation isn't going anywhere, just cut your losses and see if you can figure it out later. Now that the conversation is coming to a close, it's time to figure out how to end the call. Develop your exit strategy, execute it, and then hang up. The questions that I have, what's a typical day look like in the office? And what kind of duties could I expect to perform in my first week? I would love to schedule an in-person follow-up interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Frank. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bonus round. As your bonus round, sometimes it's very helpful to dress the part. For instance, if you're following up on a job interview, put on a nice outfit, do your hair and makeup, and make yourself look like you're actually going to a job interview. If you feel like you're physically ready to interact with someone, that confidence will come through over the phone. So that's how to make a phone call. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about this channel and about this video. Remember, I post new videos every Wednesday. Let me know in the comments below what things you need encouragement to do throughout the week. See you next week. I believe in you.